Welcome to Heroes and Generals Beta Videolog 10. The game is currently in open beta, so please bear in mind that the gameplay, graphics and sound shown here will evolve and improve over time. In this video, we'll show you some of the features introduced in the latest Heroes and Generals build called Newgarden. We're in the progress of updating the entire game's user interface. The goal with the revamp is to make the UI easier to use and faster. We have split the main interface into a Heroes part and a Generals part to make it easier for you to find your way around the wall. In the coming builds, we will continue to add features and polish. A major new feature in Newgarden is the introduction of a new character progression tree. All new characters start as infantry, and as you play the game, you will earn experience, ribbons and ranks that allows you to unlock different weapons and allows you to switch to other branch of the army, such as tankers, pilots and recon. Since the switch from muddy boots to rattling armor might be a big one, we give you a few battles to try out new roles before making any permanent moves. One of the first things you might notice when you look around the new interface are the new combat ribbons and combat badges. We have changed the ribbon system so they are a much tighter integrated part of the progression tree. When earning ribbons, you unlock new weapons, weapon mods and combat badges. We have also added silver and gold levels to the combat badges, and we've tweaked the bonus each combat badge gives to avoid being either too powerful or too weak. We managed to avoid a hard reset while introducing the new progression system, so we have converted your existing heroes so that you keep them and their most used equipment. You can see a more detailed explanation of the soft reset on our wiki. We have also updated the in-game market to make it easier to spend your credits, gold and war funds on new soldiers, the weapon mod you need to rule the battlefield, or the assault team that will turn the tide of the campaign. The airfield map has been given a major overhaul. On the campaign map, you will notice that there are now up to 4 access points, leading to the possibility of more tactical maneuvering. Once your soldiers make their way onto the battlefield, they will have to capture 3 objectives: a hangar, the control tower, and one of the fighter dispersal pens. If your infantry soldier comes under fire and goes prone, it is now easier to move and turn while keeping your head down. When you then spot the enemy and return fire, you will now get better audio-visual cues as to when the server confirms that your shots has hit the enemy soldier. Speaking of firing at the enemy, we have also updated a lot more of the weapon sounds to include the Maschinengewehr 42, Maschinenpistole 40, the US and German pistols, the Panzerfaust 60, the bazooka, and last but not least, the US M1919 machine gun. Another much requested feature from the community is the rotation of battlefields on the campaign map. In the previous versions, you could count on having to cross a river when attacking the town map from the west, and not having to do so if attacking from the east. We have now rotated some of the battlefields across the campaign map to give a more even distribution, and we think that you will agree that this gives the maps a whole new feel. The in-game map is kept at the same rotation to make it easier to learn the lay of the land. In order to help balancing the game, we have introduced a small bonus for joining the underpop side in a war. We are currently investigating how we can most effectively improve balancing for all. That's all for now. Let us know your thoughts on the new update in the forums at heroesandgenerals.com or on the game's Facebook page. We hope you like the changes. Play the game now at heroesandgenerals.com.